Hey guys, welcome back to another Scott Lewis golf video. This is the second installment in the Road to 70's series. My two goals for the season were 1, break 80, and 2, get down to a single-digit handicap before the end of the season. As of now, the closest I've gotten to 70's was 2 rounds at 81 and a back 9 of 38. Right now, my handicap is down from somewhere in the 30s, 40s, something like that, to a 9.7. I've been working really hard on my game, and I've played almost 70 rounds this year so far. Maybe it might have been too much club. Something weird definitely happened on this approach shot. The first hole was a textbook par, and I'm always happy to make par on 1. Well, I fucked that one up, boys. Unfortunately, on the next tee shot, I let myself lose all of my focus. Just completely lack of focus. What a terrible thing to do. So on that first tee shot that I hit where I went in the water, I remember thinking about my ball position being too far back in my stance in the middle of my backswing. It was a very unfortunate thing to do, and I definitely did not recover well. So on this next tee box, the couple in front of me invited me to join them, Marven and Claire. They had seen me out with my camera on the course before and were interested in finding my YouTube channel, so I hope you guys see this video. Hi, and thanks for the round again. So I played hole 3, pretty normal for me. I hit a driver right up somewhere in the fairway, about 250 yards, and then I hit a hybrid to leave myself a wedge in, and didn't put the wedge as close as I wanted it to, but I still managed the 2 putts and got out of there with a par. This front 9 was very interesting to say the least. I managed to lessen the blow of my quad on hole 2 throughout the next few holes.
Oh, nice touch. Wow. Hey, far.
Well, thank you.
Oh, yeah, down the right side. So your dad. That's beautiful.
Oh, it's real good. So Marvin and I played this hole almost identically. We both hit perfect drives right up the middle of the fairway, both had wedges in, and both tapped in for birdie. That's my second time making a 3 on this hole so far in my entire golf career. And again, here on hole 6, we see another post-birdie meltdown with this really ugly 3-putt, and that was unfortunate.
All right, here we go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you got yours?
Yep.
Cheers.
Here's the birdies.
Oh yeah,
And many
take some more.
Yummy.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't think I can get it better than that.
So this was a complete miss club, and I really don't understand what caused me to hit a gap wedge in this situation. It is obvious to me that this distance is a full sand wedge, and then you can see what happened after me going longer the green and then messing around with some short game, getting out of there with a 6. And that was another missed opportunity to save a stroke with an easy 4-footer for par that I just couldn't sink.
I lost it. Oh. Whoa. Okay.
So this mess on hole 8 started from a very weird tee shot that came up very short from a supposed perfect pitching wedge distance and fell in the sand. The sand has been quite hard lately, and I'm no good out of hard sand, and so I sailed the green, hit a bunch more really poor attempts at golf shots, and came out of there with a triple. I really have to stop following up bad shots with worse shots if I'm trying to shoot low scores and missing tiny putts like that.
Yeah, not so bad.
And I didn't play 9 great, and it ended with missing another short putt for an unimpressive front 945. So I don't know what happened on hole 10, but I stared back down at the tee after I hit because I saw a spark somehow. I hit something in the ground and it sparked off my driver, but the drive ended up pretty good.
Cut. Good. Hoping it would cut a bit more, but.
You're gonna get the bounce off the.
As you might have seen so far, my longer putts are working pretty well today, but the short ones just aren't falling. So I really got very close to sinking this for birdie, but it just decided not to go in and walked away with a par on hole 10.
Oh, wow.
Who's that slice you were talking about?
Yep.
On hole 11, the big slice came out for the first time today and put me in a really tough lie up against the wall of that bunker, not too far away from the green, so very tough club choice. I managed to give myself a good look at par after sailing the bunkers at the back of the fairway and chipping back on, but I couldn't pull it off and managed a bogey after playing that hole pretty poorly.
Oh yeah, cut back in there nicely.
My lag putting today was incredible compared to normal, but as I said, I still had some trouble with the short clutch putts. As usual, I left a lot of putts inside of 1 foot.
How many times
I
can
had
you
trouble
do that?
getting any of them to drop. These last 4 holes on the course are a tough group down the stretch, and a lot of bogeys are made here, especially on 15 and on 18. I seem to sky the ball on hole 15 all the time, but I'm not sure why. It is a very long par 4, so a sky ball is pretty much a guaranteed bogey or worse. I almost pulled off the par again with that beautiful putt, but had another tap in for bogey.
That is so hard.
Now this is going to be quite embarrassing to watch on
What is
16,
wrong
but I
with
hit a great drive and I hit a great approach and then fell apart completely. Upset with myself after this one for sure.
So bad.
You see it go down?
After 4 putting that last hole, I'm kind of sick of this around here. And here on 17, one of those huge slices, a bad shot out of the bunker, and then I pulled the approach shot left into another bunker, so I was quite unhappy about that, but managed to hit a good bunker shot here.
Oh, yes, nice putt.
So 18 is a very tough finishing hole, but we got out of there with a 5 with 2 putts. It was an all right round for me. I was hoping to score better than 88, but I made lots of stupid mistakes, especially on holes 2, 8, and 16. I did break 90, but the score could have been a lot better. Feel free to check out some of my other videos if this is the first one you've seen. There are some pretty embarrassing rounds if you want to go have a laugh on my channel, so feel free. And again, thank you for watching and have a great day.